In our video, we're going to take a look at how to generate F# signature files in order to reference modules and namespaces for your F# programs. Now, one way to control access to your types and methods and values in your application is to use access control specifiers such as the keywords private, public, and internal. Now, a second method is to use a signature file. And signature files have the same name as the module, but instead of a .fs extension, they actually have a .fsi extension. And you don't normally create signature files by hand. You actually generate them by using the --sig option when you're running the compiler. So we have a couple of options here. We can actually add a flag to the build page of our application properties. So if I right click on our console application, choose properties, here's the build page, and in the other flags field, I can actually put in this --sig parameter, and I'm just going to have it generate a signature file in our output path, and we're going to name it console application 4.fsi. So it's going to generate a signature file for our entire application. So now when we build our application, it's going to generate that file. So the build succeeded. If we just go and look in the debug folder, we can see that we now have an FSI file that's been created. If we take a look at it, we'll see that it contains all the signatures as well as the module names and the namespaces used in our application. So we have namespaces console app. We have module 1 that has a type or a class of person and all its members. We also have an employee class that's marked as internal. It has a constructor here, passes in the first and the last name. We also have a sorted name that's a private method and a full name, which is a public method. Same with our manager class that inherits from employees. We scroll down, we have module 2 that was also in our project, and we also have module application, which is where our application starts. So that's the FSI file that's generated when you use that flag and you're building your application. But we can also generate individual signature files. So at a developer command prompt, you can actually go to the directory with our module files and run the compiler with the following options. So I'm just going to open up. Here's my developer command prompt. So now I can type in FSC, which is our F# compiler. We'll use the --sig option. And what I want to do is I want to indicate that I want to create module1.fsi, and we want to build it by using